This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good Thursday afternoon. I'm Karen Greer. This afternoon, the woman accused of killing Clark Atlanta University student Alexis Crawford will ask a judge for bond. The 21-year-old went missing last year before her body was found in a park in Decatur. Crawford's roommate Jordan Jones and Jones' boyfriend Barron Brantley sent police to where her body was buried, and they've been charged in her murder. Jones is now hoping to be released on bond. Through a spokesperson, Crawford's family is calling it a slap in the face.
To now think that a judge could potentially grant a bond to Jordan Jones for killing Alexis Crawford is just unimaginable and pours salt into those wounds.
Jones is scheduled to appear in Fulton County Superior Court this afternoon, and we will be following this case. You can get updates by downloading our free CBS 46 streaming app. Right now, a look at the grim numbers when it comes to COVID-19 in Georgia, surpassing now more than 200,000 cases. Our state adding more than 3,800 new cases in just the last 24 hours, and deaths have increased by 65, bringing that total to nearly 4,000 people killed by the virus. New today, according to the U.S. Labor Department, more than 1 million people have been laid off and applying for jobless benefits last week. Due to the pandemic, companies are being forced to cut jobs as the $600 weekly federal jobless payment expired. This marks the 20th straight week that at least 1 million people have filed for jobless and monthly aid. Now, the next monthly job report for July comes out tomorrow. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms says she is dedicating more than $7 million to fighting the spread of the coronavirus. The money will be used to expand COVID-19 testing and critical support services and to hire contact tracers. The mayor says she's especially concerned about the city's 10% positive test rate and the possibility of asymptomatic children returning to school.
I've chosen not to send my children back for the first part of the school year. We will continue with virtual learning. Nobody's happy about that in my house, but want to give an opportunity for these numbers to go down a bit.
Mayor Bottoms also says the city is using funding from the Federal CARES Act to provide grants to help businesses during this pandemic. And in just a bit, people will be filing in for the viewing for former presidential candidate Herman Cain. It'll be at the Alfonso Dawson Mortuary in Atlanta from 4 this afternoon until 7. The 74-year-old died last week after being hospitalized after testing positive for COVID-19 July 2nd. Tomorrow, family and friends will hold a private service. All right, let's switch gears and talk about the weather. We are truly in August, the heat, the humidity upon us. But Saturday looking pretty good, Fred.
Sure is, Karen. It looks like maybe the only day out of the next 7 that we can completely rule out thunderstorms. They'll be isolated to scattered this afternoon. The dog day is rolling on. It's humid out there. Temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Keep your eyes to the sky, eyes on the pinpoint radar on the CBS 46 streaming app. A low risk as some of those storms this afternoon become strong to severe. So keep that in mind as well. 91 tomorrow with a 20% chance of an afternoon storm. 94 and dry on Saturday. Back to that 30% storm threat in the afternoon on Sunday as it stays hot with a high again near 94.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.